my dear Libra, this is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And as an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's an all signs reading up. Will stable romantic love be back in my life for the full members to this channel? And what is the truth that I'm not able to see and face right now is up for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I used the Steampunk Tarot for the readings part, and I will start shuffling your cards. So when I open your deck here, I see the 9 of Cups together with 9 of Pentacles. So 9 is connected to the Hermit, so it gives away pretty strong singles energy with this person, that they're trying to take care of themselves and make themselves happy in their life, trying to build their life maybe from scratch. That's a possibility. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the Magician together with 9 of Pentacles. So this is really a person that's pretty self-oriented at this point, trying to take mastery over their own life. They're probably going through some kind of process, individualization process, where they try to become more and more themselves and find themselves and build up their life, like foundation stone after foundation stone. This is like a person that has been able to make their own garden. And the Magician is like an architect. It's a person that comes up with a plan and then follow the plan step by step. I'm really feeling that this person is taking leadership in their life. Okay, so I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and here we have the Fool together with the Magician. So 0, 1. They are on an unknown road. They haven't walked this road before. It's almost like a road of self-discovery, where they are trying to find out the best way to live their life in the best way they can. And so it's an unwritten page, and they're figuring out as they go, but they also have a plan. But you know, man plans and God rules. So they are planning, but then they see what the world, the universe will come back with. And if they get positive feedback, they probably continue down that road. Negative feedback, maybe they end that road and try something else. So I'm thinking they are in some kind of trial and error situation. So I call the 6 elements, and here we have the Sun, which is the highest form of love, self-love, healing, holy matrimony, together with the Fool. So it seems as if this person, their process that they are going through, it's actually going to be good for everyone. If we learn to love ourselves and heal ourselves, we are ready to love the world, and we are ready to be loved by the world. There's so much complications in love relationships because we don't love ourselves, or because of the unhealed traumas that we carry on and project out in our relationship. And we get triggered by things that might not be at all as the original situation that traumatized us, but we feel scared, so we react on that trigger, become over dramatic, and destroy our relationships. So if this person is going through this process of healing themselves and loving themselves and getting to know who they are, that's a really good thing for love. But that will mean this person they will have very strong integrity, and they won't compromise themselves. And so you will not be able to manipulate a person like this. You either love them for who they are, or you let them go. Okay. So 6 element. It doesn't mean withstand abuse or anything like that. It means if they abuse you, walk away. It's just simple as that. 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Libra viewers. So I want my dear Libras to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Now I will tune in for a few seconds to you and the person most on your mind and what this person would want to happen between you two. So this will be the most likely action and the evolution of your relationship. And this is what they would want to have happen. And we have the Hierophant here. So it feels as if they feel pretty strongly about your relationship. With both the Hierophant being family tradition, commitment, and the Sun card being holy matrimony. But we'll see. Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords. They probably don't show much of that. This is like an inside feeling of them, but on the outside they probably have very strong boundaries. They might not let you in. They might not communicate about everything, how they feel or what they want. And this is the most likely action. And here we have also the Star card, also showing a heavenly connection between the two of you. And probably some kind of soul contract about what needs to be done in this lifetime. It's not particularly romantic. It's usually very hard work and excruciating pain. So don't get any ideas, okay? But it means that we are kind of joined together in the hip. It doesn't mean that the person will stay. It just means they will have a hard time forgetting about you if they try, okay? Because we have this soul contract and it's going to pull us in, make us long for the person. And this is their intentions towards you. And we have an Ace of Pentacles. So with this, I'm getting the feeling that they would want to see where things goes between you two. Because they have felt like an extraordinary connection between the two of you. Sorry for my voice. And this is their feelings, and we have a Two of Cups, which shows romantic feelings or even feelings of love. It's the yin and yang. You are their their perfect piece. I heard some song, but it was very quickly, so if it comes back, it's probably yours. And this is how they view you. And Seven of Cups. It's a very unsure card. It's like, I don't know who you are, or you don't know who you are. So who doesn't know who are? Do they think that you are a person that are very hard to read and they don't know what you want when it comes to love? Are they unsure of your love? And Cosmos in the reversed. Creativity, wasteness. This is like the Star card almost. But why is it in reverse? We think we need to read this card. Cosmos. And it's never a challenger, so I don't even think there's a reversed message for this card. 41. The Cosmos card appears always as an ally and never as a challenger. Creativity in all forms is represented by the Cosmos. This is a sign to place your attention on creative projects. They will be successful. Remember that all of life is creative and you're always co-creating with the divine. So they feel they are drawn towards you, but maybe they don't want to create together with the divine. It's almost as if the divine says that, look, there they are, the person of a lifetime. They will say, okay, so I will go the other way. Remember that all of life is creative and you're always co-creating with the divine. Yes, the Cosmos also represents the principle of infinity and the vastness of the energetic exchange of consciousness influencing all living things. This teaches us that every intention we set, in fact, are contagious, with the power to influence others. We're entangled at our deepest energetic place, so we can't help but have an effect on others from an individual level to a global one. The This is a sign to remind you to open up to the well of creativity deep within you and be mindful of your thoughts and actions. Both are influencing your outer world. So that sounds a lot like the magician. Keep taking action towards your goal as the cosmos respond perfectly to manifest your highest destiny. Expect to be inspired and to meaningful touch others with all that you create. Okay, I think they are used to creating things together with the divine and to get positive feedback, like, yeah, you're on the right way. This is going great. So go in that direction, continue in that direction. But with you, it's something is different. They still feel like continue in that direction, but things doesn't go too well, okay? It doesn't go too well, so they don't get positive feedback like, yes, this is it. You're really happy together. Everything is working smoothly. You can trust each other. You know each other's feelings. You're anchored together. No, they don't feel that. So they get confused. Why is the divine showing me that I should be with this person and I'm not getting any positive feedback from the relationship itself or from this person itself? So there's some kind of confusion going on there when it comes to why am I supposed to create love here when something is off? Because they feel like something is off either with you or your love for them or even their love for you, what they are feeling for you. They are confused. Not 100%, but there's something that's they don't have full control over, or they just, they think everything will go great with your relationship and then they got negative feedback, things doesn't go great. So they don't know why they're being guided to continue this. This is how they view the relationship. Page of Pentacles. So it's something that they want to explore. They don't want to, throw their whole life in the mix. We also saw the nines in the beginning, which shows that they might be a little bit like a lone wolf or a person that has very high integrity, or they can even be, what's the word? Introvert. So they might be an introvert and have a hard time engaging with people. So if they're going to engage with you, you probably take it slow. But all these cards shows they are intrigued. Okay, they want to know more. They want to investigate further. They want to invest themselves a little bit more or invest a little time to see where things are going between you two. So it might be that you have lived together for a long time and you have had some troubles, but they still feel hope. So then that's what we're seeing. And if this is a more recent relationship, or maybe you have been together but split up and you're becoming reacquainted, this person is curious about this situation and they feel strong feelings, but both positive and negative. So it's like they can't read you 100%. And this is what they would want to happen. And we see the Five of Pentacles. When this is what they would want, we can see a little bit self-destructive pattern with this person. So I think things are actually going pretty great. But then they get unsure. Sometimes we are prone to self-sabotage. When we finally get the thing we want, we don't want it anymore. We feel repulsed by it. Or we do some crappy thing that will make the other person go away or the situation to, fall to pieces. And I'm trying to figure out why they are acting like this. It has connection with the Seven of Cups, how they view you. It's almost like they are putting a trap. They want, like, their clear soul wants a relationship with you, but then they have some gunk in their subconscious that want to sabotage this. And I haven't really seen it with them before. I see that they were a lone wolf, so it might have to do with attachment, that they have a hard time attaching to other people. And as soon as they start to open up their heart to another person, they self-destruct. But we'll see. But what they would want to have happen is for you both to feel lonely and outcast. So that's not great, but it's connected to the 5 Hierophant. Okay, so this might be their pattern. In some way, they might not have been unconditionally loved by people in their life, people that never knew them 100% and tried to make them something that they were not. So they're very clear with not wanting to be altered in a way, like be forced to be someone that they are not. And this can be very frustrating in a relationship because they will say no to a lot of things. 5. I think they both, like a part of them wants to be loved and wants to be cherished, but their survival technique is probably to walk away from stuff that when it becomes too complicated, and take care of themselves. So I think as a child, they couldn't get comfort from their tribe or their family or their living situation. So instead they had to comfort themselves. So therefore this person became a very strong individual and becoming a little bit like a lone person, because they can be with people, but if they have problems, they need to sort them out themselves, because they never got help with sorting this out when they were little, or very little help. And therefore this person has become very independent. So they might come off as they don't need you. And whenever things get complicated, they withdraw or becomes scarce. Okay, so we'll see where it goes. This is the most likely action. 8 of Swords. That's kind of inaction and a lot of overthinking. So it seems as if when this person is on their own, they have everything clear. They know how to create things together with the divine. But as soon as they come into relationships, it becomes complicated, and they get a lot of negative feedback because they have a lot of karma here, trauma, even PTSD possibly. So whenever they get into a relationship, things get so complicated also inside of them, because it's almost like they react to things, get triggered by things in warp speed, and they're trying to keep control over themselves and not get triggered, or not at least display how triggered they get by you or what you're doing or what you're not doing. So it seems as if they are trying to keep control over themselves here, to not reveal what they're really thinking, how they are really feeling, and how they really are doing. Okay, that they might not be as tough as they show on the exterior. And here we have Death, and it comes underneath your lovely 2 of Cups. So it's indicate that this person might make themselves single. And then we have the Queen of Swords. That's you, that's Libra. And it comes underneath 7 of Cups. Who are you? 7 of Cups. Okay, I feel that they are scared to reveal who they truly are for you. If they reveal who they truly are, maybe you wouldn't love them anymore, and they would get one more hit, which they don't want to take. And they don't feel like they can take it. If they finally reveal who they are for someone, and that person can't accept them, it's almost like it's repeating their childhood trauma or even past life trauma. And therefore it's easier before getting judged. If things doesn't go well, they might take it as proof, as they are not supposed to be in this relationship with you. It doesn't matter how intrigued they are by this relationship. They should probably walk away before you find out that they are not good enough for you, or you wouldn't love them anyway, because of you find out who they really are. And so they think maybe it's better breaking up with you before you break up with them. Okay. And then we have the Hangman. So the Hangman is a block. It shows that this person needs to figure something out within themselves, or they need to change their thought pattern to be able to move further along down this road. So we have 13, 12. It doesn't look good for the relationship, because the person gets confused. They don't know if they have your love 100%. So probably they don't give you all the love that you need either, because they're waiting for you to take the first step. So they will be brave enough to to give you more love and to reveal more of yourself. So this can easily become a lopsided relationship where you give too much because you might feel that they need you to build trust, like they need to trust you. So you might give them a lot of love and, you know, forgive them a lot of stuff. And they stay on their high horse here, threatening to break up with you at every moment if you so much as say one negative word about them, or there's something, you know, you need to discuss about the relationship, because we saw here that they were not much up for discussion either, that they were pretty closed off when it comes to solving things. So basically what they are asking of you is love them unconditionally, don't have any demands on them, don't try to make them open up about their trauma, because that's, you know, to keep it down is how they were able to take care of themselves. If it comes up, they won't be able to take care of themselves anymore. They would need you, and they don't want to need you, because their survival technique is to take care of themselves and to not need anyone else. So you see, it's a complicated situation also for this person. Ace of Swords. So this gives some hope, I guess. We'll see. Ace of Swords. What's their thinking? What's their decision there? Breathe. Oh, that could be a good solution, to just take a deep breath. 29. There we have 18, 28, 29. Patience, waiting, going slowly, wellness, meditation, trust. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Okay, this might not be too comfortable for you, because it might feel like you're hanging waiting. What we're waiting for is for this person to learn to trust you, but it can, you know, it can drag out. So it might not be so good, but for them it's good, I guess. They need to go through their process, no matter how long it takes. Meditate, slow down, meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing a breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your essence. Don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Because it's scared, you know, it's scared that you would judge them, and it's scared that it wouldn't feel comfortable open up their heart, because if they reveal too much and they can't put themselves back together as that self-sufficient person that can go through, you know, hell and back without needing anyone else, they wouldn't want to. It's like I'm feeling I'm putting my hand in a beehive. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pay off in deep and meaningful ways. So it kind of says that God on your side, God is on your side. Have patience with this person. They're trying to learn to trust you. It's not going too well. They might even break up with you because of their failure to trust you, because they feel like if they would continue in the relationship, they need to go to the next step. And at the next step, they need to start to reveal more intimate parts of them. And that might be the, you know, making and breaking point. Also with their own person, they feel like they would die maybe if they show their love to someone that wasn't worthy of it, or didn't love them back, or couldn't accept them for who they truly are, because they never have felt loved for who they truly were. That's what they are seeking. Someone that would love them for who they truly are and let them be who they are as well. Because they already have so much constriction on themselves. They don't need someone else to also tell them what to do and what to think and what to. But still, people like this often sometimes need it. Not in big portion, but, you know, when it's really necessary, you need to talk them straight. Maybe once every 6 months or once a year. So don't be too scared, that because sometimes they need a little bit of a speech to get on the right keel and to learn to trust you. It's like with animals. If they don't have a strong leader, they become all over the place. So be strong, be generous, be warm, show that you accept them, but that you can't accept them hurting you, for example. There you need to put boundaries, that they can, if they feel triggered by a situation, they can be allowed to go home from a party, but at least they need to tell you. So that's the only thing they need to do. So not just vanish or, be gone, or start a fight so they can go home. That's not allowed too. It's bad strategy, okay? But I think this person is on the brink of solving it, but it's very precarious situation. It can flip and go the other way. If they feel like they can't trust you, they will hop on the train of their usual behavior, which is their survival technique, go it alone. And then you won't see anything of them for a very long time, probably. And but the other is to wait them out, let them, doubt be the cliff in a storm, the rock bottom of this relationship, and let them have their doubts and show yourself being trustworthy. And they might take some type of leap of faith here, to decide that you are two peas in the same pot, and that they can open up to you about their experiences. Okay. So I would urge you to watch the love reading for June, or the what do they want to happen reading from previous month, to get more information about this relationship. On my first channel page, there's a playlist for your specific astrological sign, where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. On the end screen, you will see a link to that playlist, so go and check it out. And if you want to see the channel's readings in advance and ads-free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal readings for elements readings and all signs readings for the full members to the channel. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. Thank you for watching this far. Remember to like and share this video, and hit the bell notification on your way out to get updates when the next video is up. Until then, stay blessed and bye for now.